Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Chris, and I just wanted to tell you a little story, another little story today. When you live your life, you leave footprints, and very often you follow footprints. There's two paths to travel, and you go, well, I'm going to leave my footprints. But what you do is you find yourself complying or following someone else's footprints. You learn how to breathe by a teacher, or you learn how, and then you get to another point in your life and you go, my God, where do I go? There's so many philosophies, so many ways to handle a problem. Do I stay with my partner and go that way? Do I leave and go that way? Do I take a new job? What do I do? And eventually you make decisions, choices they are, and those choices are your stories. I choose to stay, I chose to leave, I chose to be a victim, I chose to be happy, I chose to be fit, I chose to, and then you'll come to another cross point, and there'll be footprints going one way and footprints going another way, and you'll keep walking. So this footprints, the first thing you have to recognize is those footprints that you're following are actually the footprints you're leaving, because there are a lot of people looking at you even though you don't know, and they're going, I might follow that guy, or I might follow that woman, and those footprints always lead somewhere. And though the footprints, if you're following someone's footprints, they're the same footprints you're leaving. So you have to be really mindful and say, am I sure I want to follow or not follow those footprints? Am I sure that I want to create a new path somewhere where there's no footprints? Or am I sure I want to get into the world of not even caring about footprints, where it becomes just a big muddle of steps that I don't know where I'm going? So one of the most important things, I think, in our lives is to create a point on the horizon, like that cliff over there, and say, that's my destiny, a story. Now, your destiny is not written in concrete. You can see it's across an ocean, and under that ocean there are fish and there are waves and there's wind, and there's certain days you can travel to it and certain days you can't. But at the end of the day, when you look at following footprints, what makes me happy? How do I feel today? What will I do today? Will I do exercise? Will I not do it? Then you actually get into this horrible place of what they call self-help and confusion. It's far better to have your vision all set in the 7 areas of your life. It's not set in concrete, it's a story that you're telling yourself. I love to be on that cliff top. I love to create a business. I love to build a family. You tell a story, and then the footprints, you say, well, are they leading me there, or are they leading me over there? Is that behavior that I'm exhibiting right now, or that emotion, or the story that I'm telling right now, going that way, or is it going that way? And in this way we get what's called authenticity. Because if the story's told right, it marries with your values. And if the story's told right and marries with your values, that's called purpose, being on purpose. So the way we tell this story is to flip it upside down, and we go over to the cliff top in our imagination, and we look back on the journey we took to get here. Now, one of the things that people do so often, which is quite fraught with mistakes and error, is they tell the journey as if they're going to run from here to the cliff top, and nothing in between is going to be a problem. But it's far wiser just to say, look, forget all the intermediary variables of how I feel and what I think. Just put it into the context of this step comes first, that step comes second, that step comes third, and you'll get there. This is Chris. Have a great day. Bye.